This morning, but just wanted to, shoot a video, wish you happy Friday, and kind of talk about something that, we've been seeing a lot, and I've made a few videos of this in the past, but bottom line is a couple weeks ago I made a video and we talked about this right here, which is an eccentric camshaft. Now the picture, the video I took, it was in the car, right? It's inside the cylinder head. So the only thing you can see is this portion right here, right? So I'll explain how this works. This right here is the eccentric cam motor, and what it does is it rotates, it connects meshes to the eccentric cam. It's kind of hard for the video to see like that. So I don't know if you can see that right there. And what happens is this right here has an electric motor inside that turns this worm gear, okay? It's kind of like a corkscrew effect. It just kind of goes like this or like this. And as it rotates, it pushes this way or pulls it that way, okay? And if you look here, right there is easy to see where it's shiny, that's worn, okay? So what's happening is, as this thing is trying to turn, it jams up in the gear, and it will not allow this to turn and move the way it should be. And if you see here, these are little lobes, okay? And as these go, what they do is they push down on a rocker arm, which opens the valves more or less, depending on what it is you're trying to do with the vehicle. So on most modern BMWs, the throttle body is usually wide open, and then this is what controls your acceleration, okay? This is how you accelerate. So it helps with fuel efficiency, but what I wanted to mainly talk about, say all of that, the bottom line is, the reason why this happened is because this gets worn out. Why does this get worn out? It gets worn out because of lack of lubrication. Why is there lack of lubrication? Inside the car, there's an oil nozzle that squirts oil directly onto this, right? However, that nozzle, the end of it, the tip is pretty small in order for it to have a Venturi effect to squirt oil on it at a high speed. So what happens is that little nozzle gets clogged. Now, it gets clogged because oil doesn't get changed often enough. We recommend to change the oil every 5,000 miles or 12 months, whichever comes first, because you get sludge, oil, dirt, debris, all kinds of things that get in there, right? And it's always a struggle to talk to our clients when we're trying to tell them, hey, you need to change oil every 5,000 miles or 12 months. They're like, well, the dealer or salesman told me I just have to wait till the car tells me it needs an oil change. And that's what I've been doing this whole time. This is proof. You need to change the oil more often. Now, is this a guarantee that this will never happen if you change the oil more often? Not necessarily, but there's surely, when we looked at the service records of this car, yeah, they waited every 10,000 miles to change the oil. They waited for the light to tell them that the car needed an oil change. Well, oil is cheaper than metal, so our suggestion is always to change the oil either every 12 months or 5,000 miles, whichever comes first. Before COVID, people were driving an average about 12 to 15,000 miles a year. So this really wasn't an issue. We put a sticker on the car, come back every roughly 5 to 6 months. After COVID, people aren't driving their cars nearly as much, so you're waiting 12 months to bring in the car. So we're still going to recommend for you to bring the car in every 6 months, not necessarily for an oil change, but just let us look it over, right? Because 12 months is a long time to wait before looking at things on the car. I mean, we can, you may have oil leaks, you may have other issues, so our recommendation is always change your oil every 12 months or 5,000 miles, but get the car looked at every 6 months. So I hope this helps, and I will see you all on the flip side, and have a wonderful Friday.